Hey YouTube, how's it going? Nick Carter here with my first ever YouTube video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new NVIDIA Shield TV. I'm going to give you my thoughts and impressions, and yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. Let's get into it. So kicking things off, we'll have a look at what we get inside the box. We have the device itself, which is incredibly small. This is a 16GB version. The 500GB Pro model is a little bit bigger. We have the normal remote control, which is included this year, which is kind of nice. You don't have to pay the extra $50 to get that. Under that, we have the game controller, which has been redesigned this year, and we'll have a look at that a little bit later. We also have a micro USB to USB charging cable for the controller, and the standard AC wall adapter. One thing to note is you actually don't get a HDMI cable with this device, and because you will need a 2.0 cable to take advantage of the 4K and HDR content you're going to be watching, you're going to have to go out and get that. But you know, these cables are relatively cheap these days, so more of a minor inconvenience. Now, setting up the NVIDIA Shield TV is plug and play. You plug it into the wall, find that HDMI cable lying around, or go out and buy a 2.0 cable and plug it into your TV, and pretty much good to go. This device does support the highest standard of Wi-Fi, so if you aren't able to connect your network with an Ethernet cable, you're not going to see too much difference really. And then you just go through the normal Android setup, connect it to your Google account, and you're pretty much good to go to start watching. One thing that hasn't changed is the interface. It is still the standard Android TV interface, which is very similar to the Apple TV interface. You know, we have the tiles for all your different apps separated across a couple of different views. You've got obviously your games, your normal apps, and there's a nice little suggestion section, which I don't personally use, but it's, you know, it's kind of nice to have there, I guess. Performance on the device is silky smooth. NVIDIA Shield's Tegra processor is really snappy and just makes everything fly. Having come from an Android TV myself, I can really notice the difference between using the voice activation features and just gliding through the interface. It is just incredibly snappy. Switching apps is super simple too. Just by double tapping the app switcher button, you can just go through. The remote control is really easy to use. The click wheel takes a little bit of getting used to. I find Apple TV's solution is a little bit easier, but it's still nice that it comes inside the box. Now, looking at the new game controller, you can see that gone is the blocky design of last year's controller, and they've kind of come back with something that resembles more of a Xbox or PlayStation 4 controller, nice and slimmed down. The faceted design is not really my thing. It does still feel nice in the hand. The buttons have a nice click to them, but you can tell that they're not as premium as, say, an Xbox controller. So with gaming, you have normal Android games that you can play. Obviously, they're not great. They're nice casual games if you want to play it. Not really my thing. You also have access to NVIDIA GeForce Now, where you can stream games through their servers. Again, it's not really my thing, so I didn't really try it out. And you can also do game stream. So if you have a capable PC gaming rig in another room and it's able to stream using NVIDIA, then you can stream those games straight across to your TV, which is kind of cool. But I think one of the main reasons you get this device is to really enjoy the 4K HDR content, which is becoming more readily available now. And you have your normal apps that you can access it through. I am in Australia, so really the only app we can use is Netflix. And on a proper display, these videos and movies look amazing. So the NVIDIA Shield TV unit is a really good device for consuming lots of different content, whether that's playing video games or streaming movies, watching your own movies. It's a really capable device. The processor in there allows you to play some really rich games and even play some really nice AAA titles over the cloud. But for me personally, as a media consumption device in terms of movies and TV shows, it just kind of falls flat. Living in Australia, we don't have access to all the content. I wasn't able to get Amazon Prime working, and the device didn't have access to any of our free-to-air channels down here in Australia. So if you're looking to purchase a media streaming device, I would hold off on the NVIDIA Shield TV now. It's great for gaming, but falls short for media consumption. Right, that's it from me, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later.